All right, today we're gonna do a walkthrough for 1999 Pacearrow. Some customers are coming to pick it up tomorrow, and we're doing it because we have one of our RV drivers gonna deliver tomorrow, not Mr. Salesman. Okay, tires are good. They don't need to know all that. We've done a video on it. We've already checked all the fluid, oil, water, everything is good to go. Generator runs, jacks are down right now, and Reno will show you tomorrow how to take the jacks up. All right, so we'll go around. I know it's a little dark, but we got lights here. So it's got a driver's side door. It's locked right now, and this is where your coach batteries are. 2 coach batteries, okay? Right here, I'm going to open up all. Look how clean these are, and they're staying up on their own. That is a plus. All the nitrogen air struts are in good shape. So all this opens up good. Tires all okay. That's the furnace outlet. It's 30 amp, it's plugged in, so it's one of those twist kinds. So if you don't have it twisted all the way, you will have a problem of power coming in. And it's plugged in here. Campground post right there. All right, so it's 30 amp power, and you wind it back in there. They got some stuff here, sewer hoses here. This is where you hook sewer up. So that's the important thing. The sewer hoses here, it's got 2 notches. It just twist on it and it locks in place. Just make sure end of the sewer hose has a washer. They usually have a little ring, kind of like a water hose. Got to have a ring. If not, it'll leak here. So when you plugged up in the campground and you're camping for a few days, your black tank is full. You always open this big lever, which is on the right-hand side. You open that while the gray tank is closed. And if you've been camping with the gray open, close the gray first. Open the black tank. Let black tank empty. You'll see the movement of the sewer hose that you know it's empty. Then you close this all the way and then open that. And if you're going to be doing it in the morning, go and turn a little kitchen sink on and collect some gray water, or do it the night before. You're going to camp out next morning. So what happens? You have some gray water in your tank, so it flushes out your the hose. So that's important right there. And then you got a city water connection here. No, I take it back. That is a sewer flush, okay? The city water is here with a pressure reducer on the right-hand side. So that's a pressure reducer, and that's where you hook up your city tank. This is outside shower. Put it here, all that. It's got a water pump button here. I just turned on. So now we'll show you. All right. So that works. That's typical. Sometimes they leak here. Those are like $10 or $15 you want to change it. That's just to wash your hands after you dump your tank. So if you're at the beach trying to get sand off of you. So black tank, gray tank, city water with a water reducer, water pressure reducer. That's a sewer hose. And a lot of this stuff, there are some other informative YouTube videos. All right, here is generator. Generator, you can crank it up from here. It's got a remote start inside. It's very simple. You just hit start. Fires right up. I'll turn it off right now because it'll take over the power. We're plugged into 30 amp. By the way, about a generator, if you're going to park it for a while in the wintertime, at least once a month or every 3 weeks, come in, turn it on, let it run for 30 minutes or 40 minutes, put a load on it. Load means run the roof air conditioners or something. If you don't do it and you park this motorhome for 3-4 months, come springtime, your carburetor is clogged up with the ethanol in our gasoline that we have. So to maintain that generator, you need to crank it up every 2-3 weeks, once a month at least. Put a load on it for 45 minutes. If you don't do it, you're going to end up putting some new on the roof. Roof has been just sealed this past summer, so you don't need to worry about it. But every spring, you're supposed to get up on top and make sure all your seals are not dry rotted or anything like that. All right, so your gas hole is right here, by the way. That's an important one. This is your money, so that's where you put a gas. Okay, all right. That's your Reese Type 3 hitch if you're going to pull something. All right. Just that's your water. You can drain that when you're going to winterize it. You can do it here. Also, if you open this big, it'll be gigantic. Big water flow would come out of this water tank. That's for winterization. If you don't know how to do it, just hire a professional to do winterization. Your water pump is here. I think this door is locked. That's where the water pump is. All right, just some compartment doors. Tires all good. That's your hot water heater. another furnace. Just more, that's your gas cutoff, I think. Yes. And that's your, no, that's not, that's your water, that's your low point drain, I think. Yep. That's your low point drain for hot and cold. All right, so we made it circle back all the way to the LP tank. This is where your awning rod is. So while we're outside, let me demonstrate how do you open the awning. So the way you're going to open up the awning is you have two travel locks. One here. You see this one. You open that up. Let's go over to this side. And you open this. By the way, while I got the awning rod in my hand, these are window awning. They're easy to open. You just put it in the eyelet and pull it down. And then you put it here. I might leave it on here. So, all right, so we open both travel locks. Now what do? There's a little knob back behind here. You see that? You open that up, loosen it up on both sides. So that's an awning. You open that up. All right. Now there's a lever here. You see this lever? You pull it down to roll down. So now we're going to roll down. So I got pulled it down. Now you put this awning rod in the eyelet here. All right, sometimes it's trouble to get it in, but you get it in and then you just pull it out and you just walk back. Back up, can they read it? Roll up. All right, so roll up is that way and roll down is this way. The spring has a little, the switch right here is messed up. So what do? You just kind of hold it yourself, back off. And then you pull it, keep it down, bring this arm out here, and then you pull it down as much as you can, and then tighten up this right here, the side arm. So now it's not going anywhere. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So it does have some flaws. That switch could be the spring switch. You could change that switch, but it's not a big deal. It's just loose. So you pull it down here again, and you tighten this up right here, this knob. So you tighten the knob up. So it's like locking your elbows down. All right, now we have levers right here. 2 levers on each hand. And you see the holes in here and they stop. So wherever you want to adjust it. So we'll go up and let go, it locks in. So we'll do the same thing on the other side. Bingo. So now awning is open. All right, let me quickly show you how to put it down. So you push it down all the way and do it on the other side. You just pull the lever. Let me show you that. Come on over here and show them real close. So you got to be careful. You got a lot of weight coming in. So you just release the hole and come down all the way till it stops. It has a stop bolt. It'll stop. So now you do reverse. You're going to loosen this up right here. And then there's a lever right here if you see it under there. You see here? You pull it out and put your arm down all the way. All right, now the other side, I'm going to show you the other side. I'm going to grab my awning rod that I have in my hand now. Got the awning rod. What I'm going to do, I'll keep awning rod in my hand. I'll put a press on this thing and release this button right here. And also loosen this knob up. So now this arm would go back down all the way till it can't go no more. Now, right here we have a roll up. So it's in the roll up position already. All right, so I'm gonna walk up here. I got my awning rod in my hand. I'll hold this thing because it's spring loaded. I'm gonna start letting it go a little bit. Go ahead. I'm gonna let it go. Just don't let it go all the way. It'll go, it's kind of like a garage door. It'll go bam. It's not good for a spring. So now I'll put my awning rod in this eyelet. This little strap is a little squeezed, flat squeeze. So now you just let it go in. And there you go, all the way. Sometimes you can push it in a little bit. Now we're going to squeeze that back part of the awning arm and put a travel lock down. Okay, so I put the travel lock down, tighten this knob back up, and bingo. Last thing we got to do, go to other other arm here. And as you can notice, you squeeze this back part of it, put a locking mechanism down, and tighten up your knob. Boom, there you go. Now if you not camp level spot, and if your motorhome is sitting like that, you'll overlap it. So that would be the next chapter. That's called troubleshooting. You got to troubleshoot. So we recommend open your awning when you're level ground. All right, let's talk about inside now quickly. We're gonna go inside. It has a switch here. It's called step, off and on. That's light. That must be the switch for step. Some of the stuff. Okay, back up and let's go if this step works. So it's in a camping position right now. So you open door. Now it's not on camping position. So that was a red switch right here. That's a step off. So come back here and show them this red switch. This red switch right here is it's a entry step. So it's off. That's on. So let's see, turn it on. So when you're camping, you want it in off position. Okay, that's on. So if you want to, I'm going to keep it off, and it stays out all the time. So if you're camping, it doesn't go in and out. So that red switch needs to be in a down position to have steps in off position. Even though you have it in off position, as soon as you crank the engine up, it'll go in. It's got a little control board. So that's a step. All right, come in here, pretty simple thing. You could just turn lights on, and you know, it's got the switches on the side, and that's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, we do have an owner's manual somewhere, so you know, this video is just to help you out a little bit. I think the owner's manuals are somewhere. Oh, there they are. Yeah, the previous owner, the guy who traded in, he got it all organized. They are right here. So you got owner's manuals right here. All right, that's for your reference. Okay, so key for the engine is here. Let me show you the jack operation and a slide out operation. So first thing I'm gonna show you slide out operation. Engine has to be running to have a slide out open. Your emergency brake, show them right here all the way at the end. I'll release the brake right now. That's release. And as soon as I release the brake, the jacks are going back up because they think I'm getting to drive off. So it's got an emergency thing built into it. What I'm going to do, we're still in park, I'm going to put the emergency brake down, okay? So emergency brake has to be down. And the light should be on here. Engine should be running in the park. Now, here's a switch for slide out. Right here, and it's got a key in and out. So I need a key for it. Let's see if the key is hanging here. Yeah, there's a key here for slide out. So you stick the key in there and hit out. Before you hit it out, make sure this thing is not in the way. In other words, this seat is not like this. Now you see the problem? When the slide goes out, you're going to tear the back part of the driver's seat. So put it up. Make sure you got plenty of room. No cats behind it. You're going to squeeze and kill your cat. So make sure everything is out of the way and hit out. So I just turn that thing out, and there it goes, boom, slide out goes out. So you got to have a brakes down, and preferably you're supposed to have a jacks down and have it leveled. I would not open the slide out if it's very unlevel. So that's how slide goes out, and boom, it's out. Now let me show you the jacks operation. This is pretty self-explanatory. You put in drive and drive your motorhome, and you got the on, off, cruise control, all that. Your air conditioning, I'm not gonna get into it. That's pretty normal if you know how to drive. This is your generator crank button. I hit the button here, on is on bottom. Boom, it's on. When it says on, the generator is on. You got a hood light and all this stuff. There's a fan on both sides. They have 2 speeds, okay? That's your windshield fan. I'm gonna turn them off. The beeping you hear, it says jacks are down. So what do? Let's see. Oh, I was in the drive, that's why. Gotta be in park. On, so that's your jack control power. So when you hit front, you hear the sound, that's how the front jacks go up. Rear jacks go up. Right jacks go down. And they hit the ground and you'll feel it. I'm gonna put the left rear jack. There you go, it's hitting it. And the front, it's coming up on front as soon as I hit them. Front 2 jacks. There you go, front jacks are down. All right, and when you retract them, you just turn the engine on and hit this retract all jacks. And then go out and make sure that red light goes off here, jacks down. Even though that red light goes out, go out and make sure all your 4 jacks are up. By the way, you're getting all full tank of gas. That is a big bonus there. All right, so we're done with the jacks, the slide. Now we're gonna get into TV. You can figure that out as a Roku TV. It's got a remote control here. That's self-explanatory. You can figure that out, TV. Generator's running. We're gonna turn the generator off. Generator's off. All right, come on back here. And we know you can pay attention to you come in from back. So right here, you got a monitor panel. This is where you monitor what's in there and what not. So that's your, let's see, water heater. No, you could put gray water is empty. Black it says full, but it's not really full. Probably we just run some water in it. Fresh water. Right tank. Fresh water is full. Battery is full. LP is about full. Yep. Then this is your water pump. You turn the water pump on. Thing's already on. Okay. Then you got a hot water heater. No, water pump is on now. I'm sorry. The red light just came on. Red light needs to be on. On is on right side and off is on left. This is your auxiliary and main. You can check your battery level that way. And a hot water heater. We're going to turn it on. The yellow light comes out for pilot out. And I'm going to count it a few seconds and it's going to light up outside. It didn't come on. So now you got to turn it off. Turn it on. It's got a DSI. Stands for direct spark ignition. As soon, it just came on. Pop. Did it come on? Yeah. It's running. Okay, so if the yellow light do not come back on, that means you are successfully have successfully lit up your hot water heater. It's running outside already. If the yellow light comes back on, that means you got a problem. So water pump's running. You hear that water pump sound as soon as you turn it on. So in the middle of the night, if you are dry camping, if you hear your pump running every now and then, that means you got some kind of problem. You have a water leak somewhere. So either you got a water leak or you left your sink on like this, drip, drip, drip. So it's an on-demand pump. When it drips out about every 2-3 minutes, the pump thinks, okay, we need a pressure. It'll come on. Brrr. So, all right. So that's that. Gas stove, pretty simple. You put it on light, and there you go. It comes on. Yeah, igniter thing works, but I always say I'm gonna give you one little lighter. Just put a little lighter in here. It's a lot easier. Okay. The pilot on the stove, oven, it's all the way down, so that's where you're gonna need a lighter. So it's better to keep one lighter here. This igniter works sometime, and half time it doesn't work. Microwave, simple operation. Refrigerator, leave it on auto. That's one thing I'll show you. So right now it says AC. It's on AC because it's plugged up. So you keep this in auto mode. You can override it and put on a gas. That'll go on a gas, but I'll leave it on auto and it figure out which source is coming in. It's on AC. Refrigerator is ice cold. You see, we got a little Alaska happening here. It's working fine. All right. So let's see. The booth dinette folds down. It's simple. You can do that. You put this thing down. Well, this little leg goes down. You can make a bed out of it. All right, coming in the center part right here, you got a little stopper, and you can open the door, close it. This is pretty simple stuff. All right, shower, you know how to take shower, sink. I think we're pretty much done. Last thing I'm going to show you is the thermostat back here. All right, so we got a thermostat right here, electronic climate control. So you can turn it on heat. We got on 90 degrees, they'll come on. And you can put an air conditioner, it comes on. So this is your thermostat. So that's about it. And rest of the stuff, have fun. This one's got, oh wow, it's got a his and her sleep number bed. How about that? All right, and it's got some storage under here. All right, we're done on this video. This video was made especially for our customers, Danny Moose and his partner. So thanks for watching, and thank you for your business. Have a great day.